Today, I'm going to break down how to make high-performing thumbnails. So right now, I've got the thumbnail on the screen, which is the thumbnail from my last video. It just booms in color, but yeah, it's so simple. It's got a bag of flaming hot Cheetos and a can of Coke on the right. And mainly, it's got me on the right of the thumbnail pointing towards the monitor. And on the monitor, you have a high-performing thumbnail. We've also got the keyboard and mouse on the desk, and just a plain white background. So this is a thumbnail with the last and final touch-ups, and this is it without. You can see it's less vibrant and has got less highlights. And guys, if you take a look at my eyes, you can see they stand out quite a bit because of the eye whites. So now if I remove this layer, they stand out even less. So it's just the small details that add the major finishes. And then we have the dark spots on my face, which add shadow and contrast to the thumbnail. So we can see it there, and also on the hand right here. And then the highlights on the face as well, we can see them turning on and off. And this bit is scary. This is the actual smoothness on my face, which if you take it off, it makes it look ultra crispy. And my top also is not even blue, it's just white. And I changed the color to blue so it pops more. And also without the food on the desk, the thumbnail looks even more bland like now. But whereas if we add this, it pops. And the keyboard, it doesn't make a huge difference, but it still makes a difference. So that's with it on and off. Look, it just adds a bit of something else to the thumbnail. And here's another small detail. If we look right here, I'm just going to go ahead and outline it. And here we can see a small detail which makes a huge difference. Like I'm turning it on and off. It just sets the table boundaries better. And then finally, we've got the background here, which literally removes everything. And then we head over to the end, which we add all of our final touches. We can see the thumbnail stands out and pops really well. And also, which makes a huge difference, imagine this thumbnail if it was 144p. The quality would be so much worse and it wouldn't be the same. But now it's 4K, it stands out and adds a sense of realism to it. And now moving over to my newest video, we've got another same style thumbnail, but just in the darker variant. Also, the thumbnail on the screen stands out, and myself in a red t-shirt makes a much bigger difference. And the pointing to the monitor again adds a huge difference. Also, the same thing as on my last thumbnail, my teeth and my eye whites are very bright. We've also got a little light here, which I thought could make like an indication which the monitor is on instead of it being plain. But also, one thing people forget about is that the background makes a huge difference. I have two variants of the background, like a pinkish purplish color and a black one, but the grain effects on the background make it different as heck. So it makes people think, what is in the background? Is it like a black hole or is it just a normal wall? And that also adds a sense of realism without you even noticing. So if I go ahead and take off the final touches, as we see here, we noticed it's a lot darker and it don't feel real. But here it's ready to be published on YouTube. And also, for another detail, a small detail, I added eye bags to my eyes to make it look like I've been editing for hours. So we can see the difference there. That's like, he's awake. But here it's like, oh, this guy's been working for hours. So let me know which thumbnail you think was better, 1 or 2. And if you did enjoy this video, hit that like button and drop a subscribe because I'm on the way to 1,000 subscribers.